got a biblical perspective for you. Right now, a lot of people are in chaos and confusion, but I want to encourage you, there are no emergency meetings in heaven. There's no gigantic conference table where Gabriel is pounding on it and yelling at the Archangel Michael about how things are spinning out of control. No. God is in control. He is still on the throne, and he is going to use all these things for his glory in ways that we cannot yet see. Here is my summary for you. As a community, we've been scattered for a season, and we've been scattered for a reason. Acts chapter 8, verse 1 picks up right after the story of the martyrdom of Stephen, the first Christian killed for his faith. It says, a great persecution broke out against the church, and all the believers in Jerusalem were scattered except for the apostles. And so there's this loving, vibrant Christian community that had amazing things going on. They were in a healthy place. And then out of nowhere, this horrible tragedy broke in, this news event they had no preparation for, and they had to disperse rapidly, leaving their spiritual leaders behind. Hello. And it must have been terrifying to them. It must have been so overwhelming. And yet, we read just a few verses later, Acts 8:4. Those who had been scattered preached the word wherever they went. You see, what we had thought was a devastation wound up to be part of the providence and plan of God. And yes, the martyrdom of Stephen was a great tragedy. What Satan meant for evil, God redeemed for good. Something similar is happening today. We've been scattered for a season and scattered for a reason. There is a purpose for you where you're at right now. Perhaps it is to share your faith with someone. We see in Acts 8, the next thing that happens after the people were scattered, revival breaks out in Samaria. The gospel went to next places it would not have gone to otherwise. Perhaps it is for you to go deeper in prayer and Bible study and root yourself spiritually in ways you've been unable to do at Stanford. Perhaps there's some other purpose altogether, but this I know. God is not surprised. God is going to bring good out of tragedy, and there is a reason for you being where you're at. Now, maybe you're in a bad place right now. If so, my heart goes out to you, and I'm sorry to hear that. I want to remind you, this whole story began with believers fleeing a bad place, getting out of a bad situation. If that's you and you can leave, please do. And if you can't for some reason, please reach out to me so that I can support and encourage you in the best way that I can. Friends, I wish that we had not been scattered. I selfishly wish that we were all still together because I love you so much. Having said that, God's got a purpose. And I believe that if we each grow stronger individually where we're at, if we each fulfill God's purposes in our specific zip code and our specific assignment in this season, then when we come back together, we'll each be stronger as individuals. And as a result, our community will be that much more vibrant and effective for the Lord at Stanford. Friends, I love you. I'm praying for you. I can't wait till we're reunited. May God's grace guard your heart, your mind, and give you strength. See you soon.